Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to take a look at one today from Avery Brewing. This is their Avery 22 in the 22-ounce bottle. So 22 in the deuce. And this is an American wild ale, a sour, 6% ABV. On the label, it makes mention 100% Brettanomyces, dry fermented, dry hop wild ale. So this was one of their anniversary editions, and it had actually been cellared, so hopefully it is still in good shape. Let's go ahead and get this baby open and get it into a glass. I'm not going to read too much off the side here, but it does say, brewed with Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, malted wheat, imported specialty Belgian malted barley, hops, and Brettanomyces dry yeast. Yeah! Let's see what it does. So I have not had a sour ale in a while. So looking forward to seeing what this one has to offer. And there it is in the glass. So we got a nice 2-finger, maybe 2.5 finger head. So it poured out very nicely. But check that out. Lively carbonation. You can just see the bubble action streaming nicely on this one. Nice good clarity as you see me to the other side there. Not much of a haze at all. And the head itself is pretty much dead on. A nice white head with some nice foaminess. As that breaks down, I believe it will lace the glass nicely. But really a nice golden orange color beer. Looks pretty decent so far. Oh yeah, this baby is still good. And I smell that tartness coming off nicely. You can pick up that sour action rather easily coming out of the glass. Not having to sniff too hard. It's got a nice feel to it that you definitely can pick up that it is a sour ale. It's almost got like a tart sourness, I guess is the best way to describe the aroma I'm getting. But definitely getting the yeast coming off, not getting too much of the hops action, not really getting the malt. It's really the yeast that's kind of coming out of the glass mostly and kind of driving some of that sourness. I think as this one warms up a little bit more, that may open up some more of the yeast and the hops. But initial taste, wow, crisp, refreshing, good mouthfeel. Not much of a astringency on the back end. Really went down pretty easily. This may be one of the smoother sour beers I've actually had. Initial bitterness to the tongue, but then a nice sour tartness, but on the back end a nice crisp refreshing break. 6% ABV as I mentioned, so not really too heavy. The body sits as a nice medium full body, good mouthfeel, good refreshing quality to it. It's got a nice dryness to it, so it's not anything that's too thin or too watery at all. It kind of sits mainly down in the tongue. I held that one a little bit longer, a little bit in the cheeks, but it comes out pretty easily. Duration, probably about a short to average duration. Duration is not kicking around as long as some of the other beers, but I think, the more you actually drink it, I guess, the more that it may stick around a little bit. I do like the refreshing quality of it. I think it actually has a nice feel of it that if you wanted to come home from work after a long day, put your feet up, relax, instead of maybe going, like, say, for a Pilsner or something like that, that this one can actually be one to also fill that need. It does have okay carbonation, not too overly carbonated. Not really feeling any harshness from that effect. Like I said, the feel is nice on it. All in all, it's a nice little package of a beer. You can see now some of the lacing taking place on the glass. What I really like, though, is the finish is not really overly tart. Some of the sours you have out there, they have a lingering tartness on the back end. And this one is different in that it has that nice, crisp, refreshing break. So if you like sour American wild ales, I would say definitely give this one a shot if you can find it. Not sure how many of these are still left out there. I ended up just seeing this for the first time a couple days ago. One of the places got this in, so I decided to pick it up. But this was actually their 2015 edition, so it actually held well for cellaring purposes. And I had the 21 before, and it was kind of the same thing. So they put enough into these beers, I guess, that if they're cellared just enough properly, they do hold for a period of time. Now, I don't know when this one was done in 2015. It just has it being, I take that back. It says bottled October 2015. So this one is just about a year old, and it still has some pretty good flavor. It would have been interesting to see how it played out when it was fresh, but even a year now, it does hold up very nicely. So again, this is the Avery Brewing 22, and Avery does some pretty good beers. If you haven't had their beers before, I definitely recommend checking them out if you get a chance. They put together some quality stuff over the years for sure. Established back in 1993 and out of Boulder, Colorado. So there you have it. If you get a chance, check it out. If you've had this one, let me know. Let me know what you thought about it. Put some comments in the comments section. But I definitely appreciate you swinging by. Check out another video. Definitely one worth checking out, especially if you are a sour fan. But with that all being said and done, I appreciate you swinging by. As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that good jazz. And hey, keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.